How about the Cubs at 12-9? How about the Cubs at a 61% chance to make the postseason? Even a 2% chance to make the World Series. How about Marcus Stroman and Justin Steele? How about Drew Smyly almost throwing a perfect game? And how about that hitting? I have now formally been forced to stop talking bad about Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger has found his Dodgers flair. A 930 OPS hitting 300. Ian Happ is hitting 307. Nico Hoerner's hitting 355. Oh, yeah, and Patrick Wisdom is 9 home runs, tied for third in Major League Baseball. Can you believe that? I mocked Patrick Wisdom before the first day of the season. And I like Patrick Wisdom, decent player, 25, 30 homers a year, hitting 220. But, hey, he's hitting 256, and he has 9 homers already. In fact, if you look at this Cubs lineup, besides the DH position and Eric Hosmer, everybody's hitting with an above 100 OPS plus. Everybody. Everybody's above league average as a hitter. Their pitching is solid with the top 3 pitchers. Stroman, Steele, Smyly, solid. Wisniewski having a lot of trouble, unfortunately. A lot of control issues, too. 7 walks and 17 innings and 12 runs given up. Michael Fulmer has been a disappointment at closer so far. Brad Boxberger's kind of taking over that role. Keegan Thompson, Adbert Alzolay doing great out of the bullpen, though, too. Even Mark Leiter Jr. the same. This is beyond a surprise, but I will say this. We expected it. We talked about it last time on this show. We said, hey, if the Cubs could shore up a lot of these question marks, and if everybody played according to their potential, they would be a playoff team. And right now, if the season ended today, guess what? They'd be the second wild card team. They'd be in the playoffs. Okay, now I know we're 20 games in, but this is significant. This is significant. This is exciting to see for the Cubs. How are they doing this? What's going on? But they're making it work. It's exciting. And everybody's playing to their potential, in fact, above. And everyone's numbers will cool down. But how about Cody Bellinger playing like 2019 MVP Cody Bellinger? That I did not see coming. How about Nico Hoerner hitting 355? I know Nico Hoerner's great. I love Nico Hoerner, but not 355 Nico Hoerner. I didn't even expect that to happen. How about Patrick Wisdom near the top of all of baseball in home runs? How about Marcus Stroman being one of the best pitchers in the National League, along with Justin Steele? How about Drew Smyly almost throwing a perfect game? Look at all these players that I'm naming and think about their preseason expectations. They're exceeding everything and then some. And that's why this Cubs team is 12-9. And if everybody could play, even leveling out their performance, playing to where they should be, this is an 85-win team. This is a wild card team. This is a playoff team with this sort of roster. And I love this roster so much because you know what? They were expected to do nothing. This is actually a more lovable roster than, in my opinion, 2016. I'll say it now. There's no overbearing cockiness. A lot of these guys are just competing every day. Ragtag group trying to do their best. Ian Happ is having an outstanding start to his season. Cody Bellinger's refound his stroke at the plate. Nico Hoerner, who just got an extension. Usually when players get paid, they suck. He's doing better than ever. These are guys who are playing hard and earning their money and competing for something that they want. This team wants a playoff appearance, and they're playing like they want it. That's what's exciting. They have the pitching. They have 3 solid starters today. Wisniewski's been a disappointment, but who knows what could happen later. Couple of good bullpen arms, and their lineup is insane. 7 out of the 9 players in their everyday lineup are hitting above average according to OPS+. Above league average. Yan Gomes even. Dansby Swanson, who just signed for big money. Everybody. Seiya Suzuki, back from injury, hitting 324. This team is fun to watch. This team is exciting to watch. And they're doing exactly what I thought they would do. Wild card team, 85 wins. And they're right there. And it's still surprising because the guys who you didn't expect to perform are performing, and that's why they're winning. I didn't expect Cody Bellinger to be an MVP candidate. I didn't expect Patrick Wisdom to probably make the All-Star team if he continues at this pace. I didn't even expect Nico Horner to hit 355, but I surely didn't expect Dansby Swanson to actually somewhat earn his money. But it's happening right now, and it's exciting to see. Marcus Stroman is killing it. How about Justin Steele, too? There is so much to be excited about with this Cubs team. I'm so happy with their performance. They deserve all the credit and all the respect that they can get. I don't know if this is going to last, but I will sit here and enjoy what I'm seeing. This is better than last year. This is a credit, which nobody wants to give him, a credit to Jed Hoyer. Everybody crashed him, killed him, after trading away everybody. Oh, Chris Bryant, Javi Baez. Well, Javi Baez, by the way, is one of the worst qualified hitters in baseball today. Literally not kidding. Look up his numbers with Detroit. He was benched by Detroit 2 weeks ago. But everybody wants to talk about Javi Baez. Chris Bryant is an under-average hitter in Colorado. He's having trouble in Colorado hitting the baseball. This core that everybody was so pissed about that left has turned into nothing. And this new core, these new players that Jed Hoyer said, I'm going to control and keep, are doing great. Praise should be to Jed Hoyer. And by the way, fault should be to Theo Epstein. Yes, it should be, because Theo left this team a year before everything came crashing down. He saw the fire was about to explode, and he walked on out and left his buddy, what a buddy he is, Jed Hoyer, to sit there and clean up the mess. Jed's cleaned it up. Credit should be to him, and a lot of people should be thanking Jed for what he did for this team. The Cubs could never develop pitching prospects under the Epstein-Hoyer regime. With Hoyer at the top, they are. The Cubs had spent so much money on pointless people like Jason Hayward. Here, they're not doing it. They're very frugal, yet they're still employing players who are winning them games. Jed Hoyer is shrewd, is smart, made the tough decisions that were unpopular and said, who cares? You'll see it better in a couple of years. And he was right. Praise should be to Jed Hoyer for what he's doing here. Haven't seen it up a bit. Haven't seen anybody talk about it, but it's really Jed. 2 years ago, everybody said he should be fired. That's a fact. Look it up. Everybody was unhappy with how he handled the core. Well, the core sucks. They blow. Look it up. They're horrible. Horrible seasons so far. And last year, too. Anthony Rizzo's the only bright spot right now. Bryant, disappointment. Baez, disappointment. Even Wilson Contreras, last time I checked, was hitting under 200 in St. Louis. That's a move that I questioned. Kudos to Jed Hoyer for making the tough decision, not bending down to the Cubs mafia and saying, you know what, this is good and you'll see what comes of it later on. And today we're seeing it, and this Cubs team is winning because of him. He's the architect of this roster. Might be weird, might be unorthodox. Hey, what's this guy doing here? Why is this guy here? Guess what? It's working. Leave it alone. And they're not paying unbelievable amounts of money to anybody but Dansby Swanson. Everybody else is on a pretty team-friendly deal, and it's going to stay that way because they just extended Happ and Horner. Kudos to Jed Hoyer. I hope the Cubs keep winning, and I hope he keeps it up.